Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, it's very dark in this room. I have just finished my first ever stream on Twitch. If that's something you'd be interested in, watching me just talk absolute nonsense about football. We actually had some really good chats about just football in general, the state of football, the state of clubs, the way clubs are run these days. For example, Bordeaux and stuff like that, and Barcelona, the debt they're in. If you want to come and support the streams, it's the same as the YouTube. It's just twitch.tv/Cal on Bundesliga. Follow me on X as well, of course, just at Cal on Bundesliga. And on there I'll have updates on when I'm streaming, when new videos are getting up. I ask loads of questions, I talk to everybody on Twitter, and it's a good time. Everybody enjoys it. This, of course, is the Bundesliga 2 home kits ranking. I'm just waiting for the away kits to come out. It'll probably be when I'm back from holiday next week now, before those videos go up. And let's get straight into the Bundesliga 2 home kit ranking. In number 18th, it's the same as the Bundesliga. There's a club who haven't announced a kit yet. As of recording, Paderborn don't have a kit. So Paderborn are in 18th. There's nothing I can do, they just don't have a kit. In 17th we have Ulm, I believe it's pronounced. Again, apologies if I pronounce anything wrong, I'm trying. But this kit is just boring and basic. A couple of pinstripes, a sponsor that is just doesn't mix in with the kit whatsoever. And not really much else to say about that shirt at all, to be honest. 16th is Braunschweig. Now, this kit, it's not awful. I don't think most of the kits in the Bundesliga 2 are awful. I think they're actually all pretty nice. The bit that throws me off is the checkered blue and yellow squares on the sides. It's just not for me. I like checkered design if it's the right colours, and blue and yellow just doesn't mix for me. Other than that though, like if it was just a yellow shirt, maybe like something else in it that was blue. I don't know what. I'm not a kit designer. I don't know. But the sponsor, the Puma badge, the actual club badge, the sleeves, the collar, it all works. It's just the checkers on the side. I think if it was just a straight line with the checkers down the side, it would be fine. But if it's the fact that it comes like in the way, I don't like that. In 15 we have Hanover. I don't know why it's red. Why is their home kit red? Their badge is green, white and black. It's got green, white and black trims, but their home kit's red. This isn't this low because it looks bad. It's just because I don't understand why it's red. If someone could let me know the reason, then please do, because it seems very strange to me that it would be red. And 14 we have this Elversberg kit. It's a cool kit, I like it. It's something different. It's like leopard print or like skin sort of scratching through the shirt, which I mean it's cool, and the kit works really well. The sponsor blends in well with the kit. The badge suits the kit. The Adidas, the Nike badge, sorry, is like probably the easiest logo you can put onto a shirt. It's a nice kit. It is a nice kit. Not really too much negative to say about it. Now that I've seen this, I kind of want to put this where Elversberg is and put Elversberg up, because this Greuther Fürth kit doesn't do it for me. It looks like it's been in the washing one too many times and it's starting to fade. The colours just looks like it's starting to fade out. It's been washed way too many times. It's a 10-year-old kit. It's this 10 years. Yeah, it's not for me. I don't like the gradient they've used. The sponsor being blue in the middle of a green and white kit. Maybe it's because I'm a Celtic fan, but it looks ridiculous having blue right in the middle of a green and white kit. Yeah, the gradient is so silly. In 12th we have Hertha Berlin. Now this kit, I believe I said in the Bundesliga video that sometimes plain can work, sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. This is one of the times where it does work. It's just a plain blue and white horizontal stripes. Is that horizontal? Vertical stripes. The sponsor lets it down a bit. I don't like the sponsor. But other than that, it's a nice kit. The collar and the sleeves work And yeah, not much else to say. It's just a plain kit, but it works. In 11th, we have Prussen Münster. Now, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Please let me know. In case you couldn't tell, I'm trying to fly through this video because I don't want it to be as long as the other one. I like this. I like the badge design through the green stripes. I think the sponsor, I mean, it's a big black sponsor right in the middle, but I think that the bit across the back of the sponsor to break it up works. The one thing I don't like about this kit is the collar. I'm just not a fan of collars, and that collar looks absolutely giant in that photo. So for me, this one doesn't work. But again, it's still a nice kit. The collar just ruins it for me. Next up is Regensburg. It's basically a Cologne shirt. It's the same as the Cologne shirt, but it's got a pattern in the background. But it gets so many minus points for that sponsor. What the fuck is that sponsor? Why is there just a giant yellow and red sponsor in the centre of a red and white shirt? It looks so silly. The design in the background looks cool. It seems like a lot of clubs are going for this sort of Roman or Greek sort of theme with their shirts, and it works. I like it a lot. But the netto in the middle just kills this shirt. Next up is Nuremberg. Again, simplicity done well. The shade of red is very nice. Then they've got the darker red at the sides and under the underarm, I suppose. I love the Adidas badge not having, I don't know, is it on this? Can't see it on camera, I don't think. I love the Adidas badge not having Adidas wrote underneath it. I think that just looks better. I think the Nürnberger sponsor works as well. It just brings the kit together with the white on the Adidas stripes, and there's not much else to say about it. It's pretty nice. Plain, but it works. In 8th place, we have FC Cologne. Now, this kit is very nice. I do really like it. I know a lot of Cologne fans don't like it. One of the main things I do like about it is the bits on the side. Now, you can't really see it in the photo, but you can see it on the right hand side a little bit. The red and white sort of squares. It reminds me of tartan, and that's the reason I like it so much, to be honest. I know it's the corners of the stadium, like the pillars on this corner of the stadium, but for me, it just reminds me of home, you know. It just feels nice. It's the club I support in Germany. It feels like a Scotland shirt at times. And yeah, it's just, I really do like this shirt. Next up, we have a club who I was talking to on Twitter, and I told them, I can't pronounce your name, what should I call yous? And we decided on Karlsruhe, which, instead of the original, because Scottish people can't say the letter R and the letter L together, we struggle a lot with that. So Karlsruhe is what I'm calling it from now on. Complain in the comments if you want, but it's just how it has to be. This again, I like it. It's got the badge going through the bottom of the shirt, and then it's got stripes going up, and then it cuts diagonal as the badges fade out. And I think it's a very unique design. I've never seen that before. And the sponsor basically says swag, so it's like very early 2010s. But again, it's blue and white. All the sponsor, the sleeve, the collar, even the bit at the bottom, the trim at the bottom, it all works. And I think this is a very, very smart kit. And 6th, we've got another blue kit, blue and white, funnily enough, and it is Magdeburg. I like this because of the cathedral. I believe it's a cathedral at the bottom of the shirt. I don't know what it is, but when shirts have things like this in them, automatically I just love them. I think it's so cool. Also, it's got this like sort of, I suppose, Aztec design on the sleeves, just to change it up a bit and break it up, which I'm all for. The sponsor looks fine, it blends in with the shirt well, the badge is fine, the Hummel is fine. Yeah, all around it's a pretty good kit. We're into the top 5 now, and in 5th place we have Darmstadt. Now this kit is very interesting. It reminds me of like Need for Speed Tokyo Drift. I don't know if you'll understand why, but like it looks like Speed. Does that make sense? Like it looks like the light blur when cars are going quickly. the blue with the white. Again, it's so much blue and white. I don't like the sponsor, which is I think what brings it down for me. I love the badge, the retro badge. I think that's cool. But that sponsor just hurts my eyes to look at, to be honest. And I've never heard of Kraft, the manufacturer. Never heard of them. So next up, we are heading to the bingo. Number 4, we have Hamburg and their bingo card. Let's be honest, if you had this kit at a bingo game, you're not winning because it only has the same 4 numbers over and over again. It's a nice kit, I like it. It's hoops, so that's always a positive. There's quite a few colours going on. There's grey, white, blue and black. But it works. I know a lot of Hamburg fans don't like it, but for me it is very cool. I'd be happy to see this at Celtic, to be honest. But obviously in green and white, I think it would bang. I think it'd be a really good, successful kit in Scotland. There's not too much black as well, because I think black can ruin a kit if there's too much of it. Unless it's like obviously a fully black kit with designs. And yeah, I just think it's a really nice kit. Not really too much to say about it. And number 3 then, we have Schalke. Now again, they've got their badge and the design, and it's just, I'm a sucker for it. I love it. I've said many times, I don't like having sponsors. I don't like having collars on shirts, but I think it works. I think there's always exceptions, and I think this is one of them. I think this looks very smart with this collar, with the design through the back, and yeah, like I would happily wear this. It's so nice. In the promotion spots then, we have Fortuna Dusseldorf. Now this kit, I love it. I love it. The red on red, the white accents, love it. I think it's beautiful. The one downside I have, and the reason why it doesn't win for me, is that it's just a template. Aberdeen and Scotland have this as their away shirt. I'll put it on screen now, and as you can see, it's an absolute beauty. I think if I hadn't seen the Aberdeen one, this might have won, but the Aberdeen one just takes it for me, and it just makes this one look that little bit worse. I just think the Aberdeen one is stunning. Which means in number 1 then, we have Kaiserslautern. Probably pronounced that wrong. This is a very cool kit. At first I thought it was like a graffiti design. It's not. It's the club's badge and the devil or something through it, which is questionable. But a very nice kit. A very, very nice kit. It looks very modern. It looks very German. I don't know if you'll understand what I mean by that, but it looks to me very German. And I would 100% wear this kit. I think it is an absolute beauty of a kit. Very, very, very nice kit. And that will do it for the kit ranking video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you don't hate me because I ranked your team low, and hopefully you love me because I ranked your team high. But remember, this isn't a representation of what I think of the club. It's simply just based on the cricket. That's it. No other reason for anything. Yeah, some absolute beauties this season in Bundesliga 2. I'm looking forward to doing the away kits because, of course, clubs get more freedom to do what they want with the away kits. And yeah, hopefully we'll see some bangers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. I don't really use TikTok and Instagram. I don't know, I just don't. And yeah, until next time, I shall see you later.